Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, 2 children are dead in Bledsoe County after the SUV they were in slipped into a pond and turned over. 24-year-old driver Monique Einwechter had 4 children in the car at the time. She was injured but escaped along with her 1-year-old and 2-year-old children, Titus and Jonathan. But she couldn't get to 3-year-old Susan or 6-week-old Emoch. They were strapped into car seats in the back row of the SUV and drowned. Officials say no alcohol or drug use is suspected, and charges have not been filed. A line of storms that produced a strong F2 tornado Friday in northeast Alabama also produced F1 tornadoes in Coffee and Franklin counties. Those twisters touched down on Thursday night. One of them left a trail of damage across Timms Ford Lake west of Winchester. The storms took out trees, billboards near Interstate 24, and a few grain silos. Officials say it's a reminder that watches and warnings are crucially important, especially as this year's tornado season is just beginning. Chattanooga's first trampoline park has opened on the south side. The Jump Park opened Friday on Chestnut Street, just across from Finley Stadium. The building includes 20,000 square feet of wall-to-wall trampolines, plus a dodgeball court, a cafe, and a game room. It'll cost you between $8 to $12 per hour to jump. 2 more trampoline parks are expected to open by the end of the year at Hamilton Place and in Ottawa. A 20-year-old Chattanooga man is accused of murder and witness intimidation. Emoch Johnson Jr. was in court Tuesday as one of 32 men charged in a federal drug conspiracy. Officer James Hickson testified that Johnson is a gang leader who intimidated witnesses to prevent them from coming to court, had one witness beaten in jail, and allegedly shot another person in the back of the head. Johnson's bond request was denied, and he remains in custody. An attempted traffic stop turned violent in Gordon County Tuesday. The incident began when a driver wouldn't pull over for Calhoun police. Authorities say the man kept driving until he reached a construction site near Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Then he left the vehicle and ran into the woods. Authorities say that when he was found, he began to stab himself with a knife in the neck and the chest before attempting to stab the police. One officer shot the man, and he was taken to Erlanger Hospital. His identity hasn't been released. Tennessee has made the list of America's most miserable states. A new study measuring the physical and emotional health of Americans placed Tennessee 7th on the list. Tennesseans were among the most likely to have physical health problems, including diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and chronic pain. The study also said residents here were less likely to feel safe walking at night, which makes sense considering our violent crime rate is the highest in the nation. Alabama ranked as the 4th most miserable, and West Virginia was number 1. Finally, the Chattanooga City Council unanimously voted to approve changes to police and firefighter pensions. The vote was the first of 3 that will usher in some major changes. The mayor's plan will hike employee contributions by nearly 40% and cut retirees' cost of living adjustments. Those changes are estimated to save the city more than $200 million in the next 25 years. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 41 degrees. The low tonight will be around 20. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.